So as part of my 30K giveaway video, I said, hey, drop some suggestions of things you would like to see as viewers and subscribers from the channel and myself. And, if I can integrate those in seamlessly and naturally, I'll certainly take them into consideration. There are some that I cannot for a number of reasons, and I'll go ahead and explain the logic there because trust me, I truly appreciate the suggestions.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and
Alright everybody, it's your girl TJ back, another video on Talks with TJ. I'm going to try to get through these as quickly as possible, but again, I appreciate you guys dropping all the suggestions of things you would like to see on the channel. When it comes to creating content, there are so many different things to keep in mind. What direction are you generally trying to go in? Is it the right platform to add something else into? Like, that all plays a part because there are some things about myself and my life and just content in general you may see posted on Instagram versus on Twitter versus on YouTube, and there's reasoning behind that. So I'm going to go over as many of these as I can. This will more so be like some that will not make it more than likely into the content of the channel itself, and then other ones hopefully you guys will catch on in future videos. Okay, so for this one it said, hey, I would like to see more release dates on the Yeezys. Listen, truth be told, I always have to take into account what am I already filming and trying to get out on an almost daily basis, and how do I maintain and keep that balance, right? This is all about balance and not burning out, because this also is not my career. I don't do this full time. I have to balance this with an actual career in corporate America, plus just regular life and taking care of myself. So trying to add in something else, especially as wild as release dates are, they move up, they move back. I tend to just tune in to other creators, truth be told, or publications and sneaker publications to be able to keep up with that. So I would definitely advise, like, there are really good channels on YouTube that heavily focus on Yeezy content. I would say tap into those because they will keep you just as informed as some of the publications, if not more. Okay, so for this one, it said, I would like to see more videos and sneaker news. I'm guessing you mean like breaking news or things like that. Some of those I'm able to work in. Others, I actually try and film ahead whenever possible. Just because, again, it makes it easier on my life. I'm not stressed out trying to get a video out the exact same day. Very rarely does that really happen where I'm filming on the exact same day and things get out, unless it just happens to be a sneaker that I get in a reasonable time in the day where I can film everything I need to, get it edited, and then get it out to you. But most times I'm filming ahead, and when news happens, it really depends on what am I doing, what's already on my schedule, and can I actually get it done and then get it out to you. So I don't know that I could always do that. A lot of times I'm discussing newer sneaker news that happens on Twitter, on Twitter Spaces on Friday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. So that is always a way that you can tap in to hear my thoughts on some of the newest sneaker news that comes out. So again, I try to tap in to some of the stories and get them up on here, but it's just a matter of timing and what do I already have slated to go out. Okay, so for this one, probably won't happen just because of the way my life is set up. So I said, hey, definitely wouldn't mind seeing a few outfit of the day videos or YouTube shorts. Well, some shorts already go up and go out. And shorts are honestly based on if I've already done content for reels, I may just push it over here, but it's also understanding that I don't even watch shorts myself on YouTube. So trying to always get into pushing out as many shorts as I already do videos, and then I do like sometimes 5 to 6 or 7 reels on Instagram weekly, it can just become a lot. But outfit of the day, people, keep in mind, I work from home. I don't have to actually get dressed every single day, right? I can walk around in the comfort of having on like lounge shorts and a hoodie, and I can wear that day in and day out and just swap out the hoodie and the shorts if I want to. And I'm not forced to be on camera for my Zoom calls or WebExes for work. So there's not always an outfit of the day. The outfit of the day is honestly me just relaxing whenever I want while I'm also working from home. If I happen to go out to go do something, you guys are able to see that on Instagram at talks.with.tj. So yeah, for the outfit of the day, it's really just based on the fact I work from home. I don't have to get dressed like that every single day. For the suggestion on hair details, because it stays fly, well, I appreciate that. So, understanding the content that goes up here on YouTube and my demographic, over 70% of you are men. that are not going to care about the details of my hair, it's going to be a very low watched video, and it may also draw in people into the content where that's not normally what they're looking for. So I have to be mindful of that. When it comes to my hair, I've actually kind of documented some of that on Instagram, what it is to me to just wash my hair, condition, blow dry, straighten it during the cooler months. And then right now I get crochet twist in, and it literally stays like this for 7 weeks at a time. And then I go through a wash day and I go get more twist put in. So that's the reason the hair detail's not on here. It's really about like, what is the content that's meant to go here on this platform, understanding the demographic. I don't have mostly women watching me. I actually have a very limited amount of women that watch. So if you would like to see different things related to my hair, I would say follow me on Instagram. Okay, so for this one, I would love to see maybe when you do women's exclusive kicks, you can have matching nails with the kicks. So if you pay really close attention to the channel, or even my Instagram, but I would say more so the channel, when I'm doing unboxings or you see the B-roll and my nails are done, they usually coordinate with a shoe that happens to be on the way. But I'm not chasing down every women's exclusive, and based on when the women's shoe comes in, it's probably not really it's not realistic for me to then go change my nails out immediately just based on that shoe. And I never know, of course, if I'm going to like get a women's exclusive shoe, so it might be hard to match up the timing, but more than likely my nails will actually coordinate with the shoe. I've done that with Yeezys, I've done that with Jordans, I've done that with Nike. So yeah, you just have to kind of stay tuned to the channel. Whenever I am unboxing something, my nails will usually coordinate with at least one shoe that I've gotten recently. So for this one, I knew this one would come. Wouldn't mind some of your workout tips too. So I actually have a whole video here on my channel of why I don't post my fitness content here. It's a number of reasons. One, when it comes to my fitness, what I do in terms of like my routine, diet, workouts, all of that, that is definitely just for me. I'm never doing it to try and get somebody else to follow that, do that. Not to mention what works for me will not necessarily work for you. And unfortunately, people will try everything you're doing, like word for word, action for action, but it doesn't work out for them. So then you are actually somehow like blamed for that. Also, just when it comes to, again, posting on here, the content that I may want, you know, people to funnel to here, it's not fitness related. It's not whatsoever. I had zero intention of putting, like starting a fitness YouTube channel. I'm also not a trainer. I just train because I love it. I enjoy it. And I don't like being complacent. I like to just push my body to see what I can achieve with it. A lot of times my workouts, again, are posted on Instagram at Talkstyle with that TJ. So for a lot of things you guys may want to see, if you follow me on Instagram, it just makes more sense for me to post snippets of my life there versus going through a whole video here on YouTube. Like, there's so much more that goes into the production of an actual video versus me choosing to post clips or post gym, you know, whatever pictures on Instagram. So yeah, the fitness content will not be here on YouTube, but you can check it out on Instagram. I'll say I did not expect this one. In all honesty, your teeth are amazingly pearly white, and as well as many others would like to know, what whitening products do you use? First off, I appreciate it. Trust me, I think they could be whiter. And when it comes to just taking care of my teeth, again, this isn't something I would do a whole video on. Like, when you do something totally obscure from what your normal content is, it can throw off the algorithm of who actually gets recommended to watch your video. So for myself, first off, just making sure you're brushing all the time. I, of course, don't smoke, but I also don't drink coffee, and I don't drink wine like that, so there isn't a whole lot that can stain my teeth that way. Making sure that you're taking care of it, so that's flossing, making sure you're rinsing, making sure you're brushing. I used to use the Crest white strips, like the pro strips that really stick to your teeth, and you can certainly get those and use those on a consistent basis, making sure you have not a manual toothbrush, but just actually get like the electric one. It just cleans so much better. Your teeth feel like you've gone to the dentist every single day. So yes, I use whitening strips back in the day. Every now and then I will also use them. So as long as your teeth aren't sensitive to that, I would say give those a try. You finally get a pair of Yeezy 500. You ain't gotta keep it, but at least try it on. So this would 100% actually go against what I would think is cool in terms of like me buying a sneaker, in the fact that me getting a 500, could I get a 500 low? Absolutely, I could. That wouldn't be that difficult for me to do. However, I'm now taking away a 500 low from somebody that wants it, and they could have just easily purchased that for themselves. I don't doubt the comfort. A 500 low is going to feel like a 500 high. I just simply don't like or care for the lower profile style of the 500. to me personally, I think it looks better as a high. That's just me. So I've never really been one to buy something just to show you guys on the channel because you like really want me to try or test it out. Like, even if I don't have to pay for it, that's still taking the shoe away from somebody that really wants to wear it and have it. So I'm gonna shy away from that. Need some vintage tee vids. So candidly, I don't go vintage tee shopping. Like that's just not something that I've ever really done or gotten into. That can also get quite costly depending on what you're picking up and buying. I know that is the way for a lot of people that are into sneakers. They also are into vintage t-shirts. And yes, I have like the faux wrapper vintage t-shirts from Street Market Supply. I coordinate with them a lot for drops that they have coming out. But I also try to be mindful to not chase every single trend or every single thing that happens to be hot or going on at the moment, just because again, that adds a whole lot more that I then have to account for on the channel. So I understand that like everything doesn't have to be for me. I've never had like this compulsion to like just go after vintage style t-shirts. In terms of the shirts that are sports shirts that look worn or cracked, those kind of speak to me. And I already have a Suns one similar to that. I actually intend to try and get a Mitchell and Ness Warrior shirt that kind of has that vintage style look. But in terms of me hunting down vintage t-shirts, I know there are a ton of channels that already do that and they do it quite well. Go ahead and address this one, but this is literally already being done on the channel. I would love to see more videos on you style your sneakers, whether it's Jordans or Yeezys. Well, that's done. Like every single review, every single unboxing, whether it's it can be a jacket, it can be a hoodie, it can be sweatpants, it can be a Yeezy, a Jordan, a New Balance, a Nike, a Reebok. That's done already on the channel. So pretty much watch any of the reviews or the unboxings, and if they have styled looks or how I choose to style them, that's actually giving you guys like a straightforward look into how I choose to rock the shoe. And there are so many combinations. Think about all the unboxings I've done, and there's like at least 2 to 3 looks for all of those. All right, so we'll go ahead and just kind of round out, or we'll round out. Let's do these last two because it was 2 people that said, hey, live cops, it's a good community. So when it comes to live cops, again, I think live cops are awesome for people a lot of times, especially if they're during the work week where this is their full-time job and this is their career. So it pays 1000%. It benefits them. It makes sense for them to show a whole live cop for hours at a time. This is not mine. Therefore, I am busy during a lot of these drops at 10 a.m. in the morning on Zoom calls or WebEx calls or trainings, or I'm actually analyzing and strategizing for work because that's what I do. I'm handling reports. I'm putting out fires. I have calls coming in from my manager. So the live cops, just from a logistics standpoint during the work week would not really work out for me that well. I've tried to make some of them work here and there. They were mostly fog related. They were not related to sneakers. The other thing in doing live cops, it's certainly already something that's done at scale by tons of people within sneakers. So as awesome as I know some of them do it, because I watch a lot of Roscoe's live cops, I don't feel personally as a creator I have to do everything that may be done elsewhere. So like live cops are great. I just don't think it has to be something that I dive into. And also, let's say for Saturdays, it's a live cop situation. You take an L after that, like that would be it. Like it wouldn't be a very long video. It would be, hey, a few quick minutes before the actual drop. Oh, I took an L on sneakers. I'm done. And I'm also not someone that waits around for an hour to find out if I took that L. Like for New Balance, for example, them saying I would have, waited for an hour to be able to find out the results. Yeah, I'm not waiting an hour, guys. That would have been done and cut off. Why? Because for me to sit around and wait an hour or be live for an hour, that also means I can't multitask. I can't do anything else during that time. And I try to maximize my time as much as possible because I'm doing quite a few things. So yeah, live cops are great. Definitely tap into creators that are doing live cops. Again, I'll watch a lot of Roscoe's live cops because he'll literally, do it for Nike, New Balance, Jordan, Yeezy, doesn't matter what it is. But live cops will probably not be a thing anymore. All right, so for this last one, get ready with me videos. Do you know how short those videos would be? Those videos would be all of 2 minutes, not even. So like it would take more time for me to set the camera and the tripod and the lighting up versus me getting ready. And I say that because I don't wear makeup. The most I wear is mascara, maybe some lip gloss. That's it. I don't wear makeup, so there's not anything for anyone to see there. In terms of my hair, I don't have to do anything because it's in twist right now. So outside of me maybe doing a half up, half down look, I don't have to do anything to my hair right now. I can just take my satin scarf off and I'm good to go and get ready with me. Like I said earlier, I work from home, so I don't have to always get ready. And when I do, it's probably just, hey, I'm gonna pick out my fit and I'm gonna go. And if it's something that I feel like, hey, let me go ahead, document, put a picture up on the gram, it's on Instagram. So those are just to run down some of the suggestions you guys had. If they won't make it onto the channel, that's just, I wanted to explain that. For some that I think will work well and being put onto the channel, I'll go ahead and kind of, you know, add those in over time. And, you know, hopefully you guys appreciate those. Just know I appreciate you definitely for sitting through this vid because it's definitely a longer one. But again, thank you so much. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.